What it do? It's another motherfucking morning. Top of the morning. By the title of this, y'all already know where I'm about to go. Kind of went there yesterday, didn't get to finish what I was saying. But today is the motherfucking day. I laugh at Kwame because when he do his lives, he be like, he try to wait 2 minutes to cuss. I'm not waiting that long to cuss. Fuck that. I'm gonna be on here, man. Corporate fucking America. Shit. And I had some articles that I was gonna read off too, because they were very, very important to what I was talking about yesterday about these corporations and these jobs and how they don't want to pay nobody, how they don't want to work you to the goddamn bone and don't give you the money that you worth. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that, no, especially not in these days and times when the cost of living is even more expensive than it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Even the last recession that we had in like, what, 98? Man, inflation to the max. Gas, food, rent. People ain't got no money for this stuff, bro. And it's crazy because they really expect us, the American people, to pay relatives, anyone, the fucking rent people, the goddamn light bill people. You got to pay your cell phone bill. Kids go to private school. You're probably still paying for private school and they're not going to school. They're still virtual, maybe, if they're not, if they're not open in your area or whatever. But you're still paying for that. I'm pretty sure you still paid for it all of last year. You still paid for last year. So that was a waste of your possible rent money since you lost your job. And unemployment been slow as hell. During the first couple months of the pandemic, I waited 6 months before I got my first unemployment check. 6 months. And then when they cut it off, I had to wait another 6 months for them to turn it back on. So now they're talking about they overpaid me. So now I can't get no unemployment wages, no checks, until I pay back their overpayment for which they overpay me. I have no control over what buttons you people push when y'all sending people out their checks and their money. That's not my fault. Y'all should have more trained, more qualified people that knew what they were doing. And you know what I'm saying? I owed y'all $3,500. So how did you overpay me $3,500? In my eyes, after you didn't pay me for 6 months, I'm pretty sure that's what you really owed me in that spare time while I was waiting for money. On top of what you gave me. Yep. Because as far as I was concerned, y'all was like, that's back pay. That's back pay from all these missed dates and all this. And I can go down my payment history and it's fucking ridiculous. There's like dates where I got like about 6, 7 checks. This is when the joint first started and everything was like extra like $400, $500 at that time, I think. I was making like $825. Oh, every week from unemployment. Come on now. And these jobs talking about some unemployment is too fucking high. It's not making us want to go to work as corporate, as Americans. We don't want to go to work. We're lazy. We're this, that, and the third. No, we're just fucking sick and tired of fucking getting slaved the fuck out, working hard on these motherfucking raggedy ass jobs, not getting the pay that we are worth, not getting the money. You could have been working in your field, your craft, for 10, 15, 20. I know, matter of fact, better example. I know people that I used to work with. I worked at this one place for like 17 years. There were people in there, of course, there's people in there older than me, of course, but they've been working at that same job, that same position forever. Maybe it's because they didn't want to progress, they didn't want to move. With me, I was like, fuck that. I'm not staying at the bottom making this low ass fucking wages. So I worked my motherfucking ass off. I was like 18 and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my first job. I was like 17, 18 years old. I was fucking busting tables and shit at the arena. Worked my way up to fucking serve bartender. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was a big step up at that time because I'm like, okay, yeah, now I'm really making some motherfucking money. And I was making like $20 an hour waiting tables at the arena. So, I mean, shit, it was fucking awesome. Fuck. And all of the extra, like, people that would come to the game and my regulars and stuff like that, giving me extra money, you know what I'm saying? Slide me an extra 100 here, slide me 200 there, you know what I mean? So it was all gravy. But when you out here and trying to provide for your family and you don't want to go to work, have all these stresses and shit like that, motherfuckers always on your back trying to tell you what to do and all this shit. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. And you can decide to write me up whenever the fuck you want to write me up or whatever the case may be or however the fuck you feel is how the fuck you feel. So that be what the fuck that be. But, man. It's just been one of them days, man. It's early as fuck. It's 9:18 a.m. Eastern time. And I feel like beating people up. I feel like beating people up. Like, it's motherfucking early in the morning. I feel like beating people the fuck up. You hear me? Fuck. Corporate motherfucking America. And like I was saying, man, you got all of these motherfuckers out here. You got Target. Who the fuck owns Target? Probably some white dude. We already know who the fuck owns Amazon. Some white dude. Who the fuck owned Facebook? Some white dude. Who the fuck? I'm just going down the line, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and no matter what we do, we will always make basement money. They will always stave us the fuck out. There's this place, this restaurant, Old Ebbitt Grill, here in DC. The employees are disgruntled about the fucking low wages for waiting tables, which in DC it's $2.12 fucking cent an hour. It's a fucking pandemic. Ain't nobody about to go stand in your fucking restaurant, do no work. Ain't nobody coming in there to tip nobody. Because who got money for tips? People just got money to go eat something and get the fuck. Granted, I used to say if you gonna go in a restaurant, sit down and eat, if you ain't gonna tip, don't go. That was the type of person I was. If I ain't have money to tip, I'm gonna go elsewhere. I'm gonna go, or I'm gonna cook it fucking home. Or I'm gonna go to the grocery store, buy something to eat, you know what I'm saying? And come home and cook that shit. But that's the mindset of folks, you know what I'm saying? It's the mindset of corporate America. They want us to come waste our time. And they say time is money, but $2.12 is not no money. I worked at this spot called Bar Louie. Yeah, just opened. I mean, it really didn't have that much buzz. Just opened up, opened the store, whatever. Da, 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 da. I mean, some days it'd be all right, some days it'd be like, why the fuck am I here? I would go in that bitch from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we'll leave out $45. And guess how much my check would be when I would get it on Friday? And we got paid every week. Check be $23 motherfucking dollars. I think the highest check I got was $37.10. Who the fuck is gonna go to work, stand on their feet, do all of this shit for 45 motherfucking dollars? That's my paycheck. Granted, I'm not making no good tip money. I'm probably making about $40 every time I work. So if I work 4 days, that's at $45, and you still got to tip the fucking bartender out after you made your $45. You got to give the bar some money. So that's about $5. And so when you leave out, you rolling with $40. So after about maybe 3 or 4 days of work, I done accumulated about $220 in that little $37 check. I was supposed to eat with $200 in my pocket. Go home, kids. I can go buy you some shoes. I can go buy my kids some shit. I don't even have enough money to buy uniforms for work. Shoes and pants. My shoes fucked up. I gotta go buy some more work shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain types of shoes you got to wear. You got to wear slip-resistant shoes. And if you ain't going to Walmart, you ain't finding nothing for $15. Them shit's like $60, $80. Some of them are like 40. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you go. But if you're going to Walmart, you can probably find something for maybe $15. But how long are those shoes gonna last you? And that's the other thing. You get them shoes, they fuck your feet up. Feet fucking hurt like a motherfucker. Don't nobody understand that shit. And me, I'm not doing it. I don't work 3 motherfucking jobs at one motherfucking time, bro. And it's not worth it. Work the Target, stacking motherfucking the products and shit, working the trucks every morning, getting paid like $11, $12 a motherfucking hour for some warehouse work. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I ain't had no experience doing this shit, so I understood the ramifications of the hourly wage. But at the same time, it's just like all of this fucking work. And I fucked up my ankle and got plantar fasciitis in my foot and shit because I was fucking overworked because I was working too many motherfuckers. I was working 3 jobs. And I'm pulling this heavy pallet of fucking bleach out the motherfucking back. And next thing I know, I pulled that motherfucking, I'm pretty sure that's how the fuck it happened. When I woke up the next morning to go to fuck to work, my whole motherfucking foot was on fire. I could not move my foot. And if I moved my foot, the pain and the sensation that was going up and down my leg was fucking horrible. I slid out of bed and I tried to stand up. I hit the floor. Damn. And we got motherfucking hardwood floors. I hit the fuck out the floor. My then ex-wife at the time was like, "You all right? Yeah. What happened?" I'm like, I can't fucking walk. I can't stand on my foot. I can't put no weight on it. Like, every time I put my foot down, it fucking hurts. So I still got my ass up. I went hop my ass in the fucking shower. I hopped my ass in my car and I hopped my ass to work. And I hopped the whole time I was there. I worked 5 hours. I had me a cart and I was leaning on that bitch the whole fucking time I was there. She asked me 5 minutes right before I'm about to clock out what's wrong with my foot. I've been hopping this whole motherfucking time and you ain't said shit until it's 5 minutes time for me to go. Because you wanted me to finish your motherfucking work and you didn't care if I was in any motherfucking pain. This is a black woman as the fucking supervisor. Now, we're going to touch on black women too in the motherfucking corporate world, as well as why the fuck do black men get mistreated, disrespected, stepped on, killed. It's target on our back like a motherfucker, right? Target on my back from everybody. And me personally, I feel like I'm always getting personally attacked. It may not be personal to them, but for me, I feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And it's trash. It's all the way trash. But I'm gonna touch on that a little bit later on. But right now, y'all stick with this video, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm about to start this new channel too.